of the Christian Broadcasting Network, Mr. Pat Robertson.
The 1992 Republican National Platform called for a complete ban on abortion. Nearly 30% of the platform committee was controlled by the Christian Coalition and its president, Pat Robertson. The goal of Robertson's Christian Coalition is to gain working control of the Republican Party by 1996.
I have 2 television networks. I have 3 radio news networks. I'm starting Standard News. I have 50 reporters right now working for me that are very fine.
Robertson's reporters work for his Christian Broadcasting Network, or CBN. Through the 700 Club, CBN News reports reach over 43 million homes in the U.S.
Operation Rescue has targeted 5 abortion clinics in Buffalo for a minimum of 2 weeks of activities aimed at shutting the facilities down.
In 1992, Operation Rescue was a top news story for CBN.
A battle both sides vow to win. Andrea Francis, CBN News.
On the first day of the Republican National Convention, Operation Rescue broke through this line of clinic defenders and blockaded an abortion clinic near the convention site. That same day, Robertson had this discussion with a CBN staff person.
I have sent word to keep that Operation Rescue. I don't want one word on this program this week about Operation Rescue.
Well, we're not. We're not.
I don't want it covered. I don't want to talk about it. And I want you to...
That same morning, Republicans who supported women's right to choose an abortion held a rally in Houston led by Ann Stone.
Ann Stone, that much rather. I mean, we felt like we should cover it as in
Don't cover anything about the abortion debate any longer. It doesn't matter. They passed the platform. You need to get cameras covering our rally, our guy.
Oh, we're there. We're going to be there.
And
does it start?
And then you need cameras
It's crunch
shooting
time for President George Bush.
or me sitting in the vice president's spot. Various things.
You're going to be
We
in
can
the
have
president's
you
box?
seated.
Both.
Both.
Tuesday
Okay.
and
5 minutes before.
But I believe in objective news. I believe in balanced news. I don't want to slant the news. I just want to tell it like it is.
How many camera?
Yeah, just
Drop
discuss
camera
it.
crews do we have?
We have 2 here.
You get 2 reporters, and you stick those cameras in the face of anybody you want to, and start asking questions.
Hey,
You
Lou?
want to ask them tough questions, ask them
I let them
tough
know
questions.
right now we haven't seen you.
Fight, you know? I mean, get out there. Don't even say who you're from.
If he doesn't show, then we'll just go from the
What do you think is the president of the taxes? You think this thing in person off, there might be a military gimmick? You think that's election? I mean,
And then Pat will discuss with them
you know what I'm
after.
saying? I mean, and camera right in their face.
Sorry to
Sam,
say,
go up and ask you a question.
but I'm
Boom.
not sure getting you on the radio is going to be one of them.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
If they want to play hardball, we play hardball.
I'm not sure at that point it's going to go well.
Televangelists play some of their hardest ball at the expense of the gay community by using the AIDS crisis.
52, 796. It was a squeaker, but we made it. And the totals are going.
By 1985, viewers were giving an estimated $100 million a year to Robertson's TV program. When televangelist Jim Bakker was sent to prison for mail fraud, and Jimmy Swaggart was caught with a prostitute, viewer donations to televangelism plummeted.
A lot of broadcasters are gone. Some needed to, some it was financial pressure.
Televangelist Jerry Falwell's ministry was nearly bankrupt. Then he sent out a fundraising letter which claimed AIDS-infected homosexuals were purposefully infecting citizens by knowingly giving their AIDS-infected blood to blood banks. In the fundraising letter, Falwell said, quote, "They know they are going to die, and they are going to take as many people with them as they can," unquote. His ministry was revived.
"75 years ago, a plague descended upon the world and covered the nations of Eastern Europe like a dark cloud. But ladies and gentlemen, A more benign but equally insidious plague has fastened itself upon the families of America.
At the Republican National Convention, Robertson characterized communism and government bureaucracies as plagues, a thinly veiled reference to the AIDS crisis. Robertson supports the theory that gays have conspired with other supposedly subversive agents in order to undermine the nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the carrier of this plague is the Democrat Party.
That Republican convention was one of the most hateful things. I'm a Republican, but I'll tell you what, Pat Robertson personally was one of the reasons why I voted against George Bush.
Okay, now, Pat, he's saying you would not let a pro-choice person chair your party, or you would try to stop it.
He just contradicted what I just said. I'm sitting here in this chair telling you something different, and he said I won't do. How does he know what I'll do? I think if he obviously didn't hear my speech at the convention, because it closed with a beautiful story of a lovely lady holding a little starving child in her arm, and it was a call for a better world and one nation under God. I can't see how anybody said that was hateful. I don't know where he's coming from, but there's something there that is not just on the surface, I think, because I didn't say the things he said I did.
We'll be right back with Pat Robertson and Lynn Martin and more of your phone calls on Larry King Live, then Tina Sinatra. Don't go away.
That guy was on the wall. Yeah, sure alive.
You take the one sentence, turn it around, go to the issue. Remember, you're answering the question. Okay. You can talk about anything you want to.
Yeah. What's that?
Did you get a good question?
No.
This last one is.
The last one, I didn't get
I said, who in the heck is screening these calls? I've had one person call him a bigot. I've had another person call him a zealot. Let's get some balance out there. For the last one.
It's too late. The last one's okay, but the first three were all homosexuals.
I know.
I've had this before.
You can answer the question any way you choose to.
I hear you.
All right? Remember, so take it where you want it to go. Take it where you want it to go. I don't like the producer of this segment.
Well, they were trying to set me up.
That's what they told me. And that's what the Harris people told me.
Did they accomplish it, or have I come back all right?
No, I think you're fine. I think that I'm just very upset.
Yeah. Well.
You hasn't come across on the face as being angry.
Oh, no, I'm not angry. Who's angry?
You look good.
Well, thank you. I think they'll be out of here in about another. I hear you.